The Rockland Community Foundation Innovative Teaching Grant Program was created more than 7 years ago as a means to provide funding support for Rockland's educators who had great ideas to take standards-based learning to the next level, but no financial means to do so. The goal was to create an opportunity for these creative teachers to apply for grants of up to $500 to purchase equipment or materials in support of their concepts. Initially, 3 grants per year were given. In 2016, RCF was able to secure a partnership with Verizon in support of the Innovative Teaching Grant Program, which immediately boosted the number of grants from 3 to a dozen. 2 front-page articles in the Journal News, and over 34 grants later, the Innovative Teaching Program is reaching a wider audience than ever before, helping teachers to create programs that are inspiring students and bolstering curricula countywide.
We applied for the green screen innovation, which would allow us to bring that green screen technology into the entire district, starting at one level and spreading it across and connecting it to curriculum all across the board.
We decided that we wanted to try to offer a 5th through 8th grade after-school robotics program.
But the thing that was lacking is the connection to the real world, and I mean that in the sense of coding leads to games, and that's all fun, but coding, we know where the trend is going. It's for robotics.
So the Innovative Teaching Grant is really an exceptional program that the Rockland Community Foundation established to assist teachers throughout Rockland County who are having difficulty obtaining funding in the usual course, because as we all know, the school budgets are very stressed. There's a lot of pressure to keep the school budgets under the state mandated cap, and there's not a lot of extra money for teachers to do different and innovative things.
The grant gave us the funds to be able to purchase the boxes. We were able to purchase, I believe, 2 kits. The teacher has to come up with the lesson, what you want these students to work on, what you want the puzzles to be or the clues to be.
So we were able to take the green screen technology and bring it into the journalism piece. So now, instead of just doing their writing and incorporating a picture on a piece of paper, they were actually bringing that imagery into the green screen and doing almost like a news broadcast, sports broadcast, or in some cases having live video rolling in the background while they're talking about it.
The grant allows us to purchase up-to-date robotics and coding material, so they can make the connection between coding and the usefulness in the robotics.
They were building, they were programming. The second part with 3D printing and modeling, that's a lot of visualization, that's a lot of blueprinting, measuring. There's a little bit of math, or a little bit of science, a little bit of art, a huge range of subjects.
I think Greg and I are always looking at how we can advance what's going on in the schools and really get it in and realistically connect it to what they're actually doing, and then just enhance it through technologies. And that's what we hope to do. We bring these new things around, and then the schools jump on, the board jumps on, just really showing how the kids take off with it.
It looks for a teacher who's committed to students, to a teacher that's got something different that they want to do, that they have a very specific and detailed plan in place, so that we know that if we make this grant to them, it's something that's concrete and we're going to be able to see some results for that.
It was a major icebreaker for the students. So I used it as an icebreaker. I used it in the middle of the year now, recently, for a review of concepts that we've already covered. This has become such a fast-paced environment with cell phones and social media, and Breakout EDU, this project, helps them learn how to communicate outside of devices. Rockland Community Foundation was able to provide us with the funds that made this possible for the classroom. We're appreciative of that.
The grant allows us to implement these projects right now, and actually are setting the template for the district as we go into the future.
For the Community Foundation, one of the most important developments in the Innovative Teaching Grant Program was Verizon sponsorship. Verizon provides a critical source of funding to the Community Foundation, and by virtue of that funding, allowed us to increase the number of grants by multiples.